Eliminate the enemy. Banish the shadows. Light them up.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
A thousand scars! What is one more? Anything less would be uncivilized.
I am totally doing this! I won't let you hurt anyone.
There is only death. Mine or yours.
You're already dead. You just haven't caught up yet.
Your final scene begins.
These old bones haven't failed me yet.
Hello, person who irrationally wants to kill me. It's so good to meet you. If you're waiting for me to give up, you might be here a while.
All right, and it started. What are we looking for now? Now,
What am I looking? I can't see anything. Any chance you can stream or send me a link?
Yeah, I can send you the link. Give me 2
Not sure if it's
seconds.
helpful. I'm watching Alex's stream, but muted, so I can see what he's.
But that will be on delay, so it's not
It's
quite.
there's no
true,
delay.
that's true. Sorry, just for the drafting tool, I should say.
Yeah, I can send you the link. There's MCM's link and your link. So sorry.
Thank you. And first up, we have an Aurora ban. That's most likely targeted at Baron.
Well known. Very big Aurora player. Plays a top lane, so a little unorthodox, but I like it. And a Poppy for Joseph, and the Nasus ban comes out. You know, Nasus is way broken right now. Did you get the link, MCM?
I did. Kind of surprised to see him ban Poppy support though.
After the nerfs, or do you
Just
think?
I don't know if Joseph
I think
plays
that's
Poppy support.
I think that's
Just
respect
top
for
lane champ.
Joseph. It is his top lane champ, but it is a pretty terrifying pick for him.
A Hui ban's coming out from the Boomers. I wonder where that's targeted. Without a well-known one trick on the Zoomers.
That's likely for Lucky, I would think.
Maybe get out all their one tricks in game one. Who knows?
I have seen Lucky run the Hui support in the past.
Okay. Base support's been shown a little too much now, I think. I think too many people are playing Hwei support. And there goes Brand. A lot of mages off the board. Trevor would be proud.
That he would.
Trevor
Notorious
would-
mage beater.
True. These bans are going by very slowly. Not like last series where bans were seeming to be lightning fast.
Let this day be legend.
Thanks, Luna.
And there goes the lucky Lux.
And there goes the Lux. 3 mages going out. He would be proud. Now
Let's
Zoomers,
hope they're just spending more time and making better decisions. That's why it's taking longer.
yeah, maybe rather than you guys. 2 players from the last series.
Yeah, it was
two
it was
players.
fun, but we lacked sophistication. So I expect this to be just higher quality overall. Honestly,
Let's hope. And there
For
is
real.
the Yasuo. It looks like they are trading the Yasuo for Shen. 2 1-tricks going at it in the mid lane. Very interesting. Shen mid. It's going to be fun.
That should be a fun matchup to watch.
Yeah, but I wonder how it's going to go with it being mid lane and not top. Usually, Shen Yasuo can both go top, but Yasuo is much less of a top laner.
Yeah, the short lane can definitely favor the Yasuo at times. But then again, he can also take advantage of the length of top lane in the right situations. He has
They're
minions.
taking Yone off the board. We get the brother battle just like last time with Nasus and Renekton. Oh. Where's this Yone gonna go though? Where do you think?
it's got to be top lane.
You think so, top? Who's the top lane? Dark-
KFC is top or KFC is middle?
KFC
is
is mid.
middle.
KFC is mid.
Top
KFC
lane is Dark
mid Shen.
Alice.
So that's Dark Alice Young.
So that'd either be Dark Alice or Samurai Jax.
Yeah, it's Dark Alice.
Yone 80
Sam-
carry. Hmm.
I've seen Samurai
Possible.
run crazier things than that in the past.
I mean, yeah, I've seen Samurai pull out Mundo 80 carries, so
I've also seen Samurai try to win
Real.
games he plays, so I'm not sure if he's going to be pulling out Yon ADC today.
yeah. But it could also be a takeaway pick just for anybody to play it from Jack, so. Because Jack
It's true.
This is
plays-
fearless, right? So I mean, they're eliminating it from next game as well.
yes,
so.
they are
They are.
eliminating it. And Jack, well known for playing both, went Pantheon. Okay. That's probably
Well, there
going
might
to
be a bit of caster bias in this game.
There's going to be some caster bias, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be a Pantheon jungle, which is very good into Yone.
Is it possible for this Pantheon to build well enough for you not to critique them?
Yes, and I know who's playing Pantheon, and let's just say I've been in the kitchen with him. So, hello, Spidey. It's me, myself, Big Alex, and Asian Pigeon, and MCM in the caster's booth with me today. Say hi, guys, again.
Joseph on Soraka.
How's it going? How's it going? Hi, Spidey Webs.
Joseph on Soraka. Okay. You don't really see Joseph play many enchanters, but I'm excited. And if it is the Yone
not.
Soraka bot lane, it's going to be pretty interesting.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Joseph might have gotten some tips from Luna. You know, that's a dangerous Soraka player that's also in the community.
Maybe they could have been in the kitchen together. Who knows?
Baron's Volley Band.
Yeah. They're respecting the lowest rated player in the game with 2 bans onto Baron X Luthien. The only gold rated player in the game.
I will say, I've seen both of those picks, and I think they are worthy of respect.
They are. That they are. Higgins asked Joseph to play Rel. Well, that doesn't look like Rel, Higgins.
I mean, it is a multiple game series.
It
Still
is. It
plenty of
is. Yeah.
time.
Up to 3 games, so who knows? So this is only our second time doing this, and I plan to do more. Jack is a Zoomer. He is one of the youngins. The Lilia ban after the possible Pantheon jungle already being picked. So it could be a wasted ban.
Haven't seen Mumbo on the Lily in a while.
Well, the Boomers banned Lilia. So
Oh, so that would, but Pantheon are so they don't know Pantheon's in the jungle yet. I see.
yeah, I would
They
assume
think,
so.
they think it's lane Pantheon.
Yeah, or support.
To be fair, Pantheon can be flexed in many lanes, so
Pantheon is a rare 5-role flex pick, so. Contrary to popular belief, he can be played AD carry, and that's a Rammus. Which, I do really like Rammus here.
to
So
be
far,
fair, there is
3
a
AD.
lot of AD.
Yeah,
Rammus is a good tactical pick here.
we're gonna need some AP on this Zoomer team now.
That's
See,
probably
it's
Mumbo's
forcing
decision
him into
making.
AP.
And I don't know what else Baron has in the kitchen for AP. So we'll see. We know Lucky is an AP player, but Silas, wow. Okay.
All right, so not only is there caster bias because of the age, but also because of the champion pool.
I mean,
The
2 of my
Zoomer
most
team.
played champions are on the Zoomer team. I gotta go with the Zoomers here. Pantheon and Silas. Come on. And Olaf. Okay. So is it a
That
Pantheon
is an AD
support
heavy team.
from Lucky? And Silas
That would-
jungle? Or Olaf
I
jungle,
have
Silas
never seen
top?
Lucky. I don't know who Lucky is playing. I haven't seen him on any of these champs.
I
actually.
don't know either. I'm 100% sure though that it's Yone 80 carry now though. So
Oh, well, a bit of a redeeming factor for Alex on the Boomer team with another one of his
Okay.
picks grabbed.
I really like the Boomers draft. I think the Rammus is just going to pull it all together. And I'm really excited to see who's playing these picks on the Zoomers because I really don't know.
No, this is.
How is
gonna be
Leak
a
going
good
to
game.
survive this game?
How is Leak going to survive? I have no idea.
I'll be praying for it.
I'm at 0. Are you guys at 0 still?
I'm also at 0. Oh,
I
just
just got
loaded.
in.
And we
game.
have loaded in. Cool.
You want to stop it like 10 seconds or something?
No, we're just gonna rip it.
Just let it play. Okay.
Just let it play. Keep it on directed camera and all that.
How do you zoom out, Alex?
Control Shift Z, zoom out. And I can't see chat anymore, so I'm going straight off just the what I'm seeing currently. I don't have the overlay in my custom game.
That's not a problem. I do have chat open, so I can always relay anything.
Yeah, so I just have to look over to my other monitor. I think it's fine. Leak.
Oh,
The Jin
what a
was open,
challenge.
right? The Jin was open, right?
Yeah.
I do believe the Jin was open. With
And
that being said, Leak is quite comfortable on the Aphelios.
That's
Jin would be so bad into this comp.
I agree, especially with the
That
Rammus.
is true. Although the AD carry was an early pick.
We've got some early trades out in the top lane. The early Ignite
Baron
coming
played-
out from Mbessa. Both the top and bot are aggressively trading level 1 here.
And it is in fact the Samurai Jacks on the Yone as the AD carry.
That it is. I think it would have been interesting to see Yone versus Yasuo mid, but we knew it was the Shen mid with KFC leader. Good
I think
aggressive
that was
trade
the one
here.
confirmed matchup.
It was the one confirmed. I've never seen Lucky play Pantheon. Oh, early 1v1. First blood going to Jack, but it is a trade kill.
Like we said, they were going to be out for blood, and they both got it.
That is true. First blood going to Jack. So Jack sort of the winner out in this trade, but only by 100 gold.
Well, it does look like the wave is slightly in favor of Shen, so it might not actually be an advantageous trade for him.
Whoa, Lucky
Lucky no
almost
flash.
biting the bullet there.
That was scary. Lucky lost his flash a little bit earlier.
Oh, did he? I didn't notice that. And the Yone Soraka is aggressively trading because Aphelios not the best early game AD carry.
I will say, all 3 lanes do seem to be quite aggressive in their trades. Not
they?
interested in just sitting back and farming passively.
That they are, but we've got an aggressive lead in the top lane with CS already. With a wave shoving into Olaf though, so he's going to be able to catch some of that up.
Let this day be legend.
Thanks, Bedford Korean, even though we have beef. Thanks for following. You know,
Jungler's currently
manufactured
pathing
beef.
opposite directions. Silas might be looking top for Mbessa, and not much Rammus can do here with Leak under a tower.
And Lucky's caught out here with Rammus coming down. Lucky's no flash. I feel like Lucky's going to go down here. Who are they going to give it to? Gives it to Samurai. That's the right pick.
Yeah.
First kill on the Yone, getting that champion on the board.
He's punished
Definitely
with
a
no
champion
flash in the
that
river.
definitely a champion that is scary once he does start getting the ball rolling and getting some gold and some items.
Yeah, but so is Yasuo. And you know how good the Yasuo player is.
That is true.
But can the Shen nullify it, though? We've already seen the trade kill, so... I'm excited to see where it goes. You know, Sylas looking for an early invade, but Soraka was already there in her lying arms, protecting the Raptor camp from the big bad evil Sylas, man.
Leek and Lucky see Soraka top, walk at the Yone, force flash. Yone flashes away and survives.
Flashes away and survives, but that does waste a melee bot laner's flash. Very good for gank opportunities from the Sylas. We have still an aggressive lead up in the top lane. This Olaf not seeming to have a great time down here. Lucky goes into Joseph. There's no Yone here. Good
Joseph is
trade
not
onto
scared
the
at
Soraka.
all.
Joseph's not scared because Samurai is now back. Lucky still has no flash. And he's
Sylas
away.
is here.
Sylas
Right
is down
back.
here.
He's back with his boots. His first power spike for the Yone.
And there's a top lane 1v1 happening too, and Dark Alice gets the kill with Ignite.
Solo Bolo.
Solo Bolo, and look, another fight in the mid lane. Jack flashes for another trade! These two are trading back and forth!
I think they're both happy, just duking it out, taking the money, and coming back to lane a little bit stronger.
You know, MCM said it, these two have something to show, and that's what they're
both 2
doing.
and 2.
Both 2 and 2.
Lucky's
Lucky's out of
No
mana.
flash.
I think Lucky goes down here.
Oh,
But can Leek get a return kill? Lucky gets it
Lucky
with
got
the Ignite.
tick. Yep.
No.
It
Unfortunate.
does go to Lucky. However, Leek is
That's
still
okay.
alive and is still able to farm.
This
while
is
Samurai
true.
is back in pace and dealing with the death timer.
That's true,
And
but
traditional
now...
logic would say, hey, give it to the AD carry, but this is a Pantheon. We all know Pantheon does good with longswords, so we're not going to be upset if he has to buy longswords.
Pantheon
Of
can
course,
carry
there we
this
go.
game. Good dodge on Baron from the M-Bessa R. Because, man, he's having a rough time up here with M-Bessa.
Yeah, but it's real good for him that the Ambassador's R is now down because she has so much more kill potential with that up.
But she's just going at it.
With that being
No.
said, yeah, I guess she did not need it.
She does not need it.
Allison's
M-Bessa,
here, though. Allison's only level 5.
he
could get
he
ugly.
can trade this back. No
I
sums
like this
on
for
Dark Alice
if
except for
possible.
Flash.
Oh, Shen
But here
Oh.
comes the Shen R. And now Thousand Threads is down from the Shen R.
Big brother always watching.
Big brother
that is one
KFC
thing that-
leader.
I think we'll need to be considering is that despite Yasuo and Shen trading 1-for-1, Shen might have the edge in terms of carrying that lead across the map.
Yeah, with the global ult and just how powerful that global ult is. The giant
Especially,
shield.
Sylas will
especially
have
in
his
KFC's hands.
Allison will have his moment as well with Shen ult, I'm sure.
That is
Probably.
true.
Very, very powerful Sylas ult. And I'm actually
There are some
surprised.
strong ults in general across the board for a Sylas.
Samurai Jack is taking lots of damage.
Aggressive
Joseph's taking
trades.
even more. They have fruit in the river.
It looks
No,
like
you
Mumbo
said-
was going to be there for a gank, but they're out safely. Joseph does
does
have
secure
to
the
expend the
dragon.
flash. After getting Drake, that's very good for the Boomers.
Absolutely, especially a Mountain Drake with how beefy the teams are.
Yeah. But that does mean it's not a Mountain Soul, so it's a little less scary for the Zoomers when we get into the later game. See, we have a little lull here.
CS looking pretty even except for top lane. Dark Alice has a pretty significant lead, but everyone else is, you know, pretty close by.
And Thousand Threads is down here for this bot lane fight, but it looks like they're fully aware. And a Yasuo in the mid lane amounts to nothing. Shen has his taunt, and he dashes away. And another ult onto the Olaf. And it looks like Baron is going to go down once more to Dark Alice, showing what it's like on M-Bessa.
And Bessa could definitely be quite the lane bully, especially when she gets ahead and she has so many dashes to really close the gap.
Yonear comes out. Leek is alive because Thousand Threads was here to protect his bot lane. Now we see Rammus,
Rammus
looking
ganking
for
middle, but
something
on a
mid,
ward.
and just decides to back off. And as a jungler, Mumbo loves this game state. You know, he's got an even mid and winning bot and top. He's allowed to do whatever he wants on the map, and Mumbo loves getting his objectives. Bessa going for
Nice
a
silence
Fox.
there from Soraka to counter the Pantheon engage.
Yeah, and Soraka, I've never seen it out of Joseph, but he's playing it pretty well.
Oh, he's
And Bessa
plays
going
it all the
back
time.
in
That's
for
good. He's
Olaf.
good at it.
And there are the Void Grubs, secured by Mumbo.
Mumbo's all over it with the map control. Olaf
Ooh,
goes
this
in
looks
to get
good.
the
This looks
Mbessa.
good.
This
Yep.
was shut down onto Olaf with the Ragnarok. You love to see the shutdown kill. You
But
know,
Gal
little,
is just getting a little too aggressive, and Olaf managing to punish for it.
little too much disrespect after one too many turret dives, and Olaf got his get back.
Mumbo, see if he can catch him on the back. Can he get there in time? He can.
Oh,
Back
stops the back.
Oh, he stopped the back. That's
And he
yeah.
doesn't have ult anymore. He's just got to run. I love Rammus ganks. They're nothing.
Damn, that's too bad. Can't catch a break.
Cannot catch a break. And now
On the bright
Baron's sitting
side,
at
though,
1
he
and
did
4.
He did get a shutdown on the Mbessa, which will be a nice influx of gold for when he comes back.
That is true. I don't know if it's enough to even out the lane, but it definitely doesn't hurt.
Oh, exactly.
And it looks like, is he building a Ravenous Hydra on Olaf?
Does appear to be.
The usual build is Stridebreaker, right? I don't know. I
I'll
don't
be
play
perfectly
Olaf.
honest.
Not sure.
Olaf is kind of the furthest thing from my play style, so
That's yeah.
not sure
I mean,
if I've ever
Ravenous
built
is certainly
Stridebreaker
good
in
on
my
him.
life.
Lucky goes in. Thousand Threads is here for counter gank, and the Shenar saves the Yone's life, but it is canceled by Jack's Tornado. Mumbo is here. And Lucky goes in onto the Joseph. Wow, Soraka's movement speed. Uses heal as expanded.
Oh,
Leek gets a
good
kill
finish,
with the
Leek.
Aphelios ult. And now Mumbo
All of a
is
sudden,
in
Mumbo's
danger.
alone with 4.
Silas messaged the E2, and now Mumbo is safe. Really well played from the Zoomer bot lane, though. Leek getting that kill, and Aphelios
it's like-
getting a kill. Very dangerous.
Late game Aphelios is insane. Just keep the gold going and the XP on Leak, and all will be well.
Late game Aphelios is insane, but so is Mbessa and Yone, and Mbessa's right at it on Olaf again. The kill was not the standard on Olaf, and Mbessa showing that she wants more. This Mbessa will be a problem with Eclipse now complete.
And also grabbing another turret plate. Grabbing herself a back to go spend that hard-earned cash.
There it is. Silas now has Shen ult. The fun
Shively.
begins.
Let's see what he can do. But that is like, correct me if I'm wrong, like 3 minutes that he can't grab the Shen R, or 4 minutes. Because Silas R, it's double the cooldown of whoever R you steal. And the Shen R
I
is
do
a
believe
very
Shen
long.
ult is above 2 minutes at level 1.
So he's going to take a while. If he doesn't use this, it's going to be a very long time before he can use something with his Shen R.
And with that being said, does look like there's a play happening on Dragon with red side.
And the
Blue might
Zoomers,
just give.
Zoomers
course
do
they
look
could
like
always-
they're giving.
Yep.
And there it is. Now a 2-dragon lead for the Boomers, and a quite significant gold lead. You know, 2k gold lead already at 12 minutes. Nothing to scoff about. I did see Silas miss E on Raptors. You hate to see it. Sorry, Allison, had to call you out there.
Oh, you really just threw him under the bus on that one. I didn't even see that.
I did. I notice everything, Pigeon.
Just throwing him right on blast.
Q3 misses. Snaps back. That's the beauty of Yone. You can just throw E and then Q3, and if you land it, you go in, and if you don't, you just snap back and try again in 12 seconds.
Yeah, how
Exactly.
broken is this
It's
Yone
overboard.
champion, man?
9
Does
out of
provide
10,
so much
probably.
safety. Not quite at a lock level, but up there.
True. Do you think we see Lock in game 2 or 3?
Jack's a lot player. I know Jack will do it if they don't ban it out. it's always a possibility, and Jack's had a lot of success on it too.
True. Silas is down here, but he is spotted out by a ward, and they're aware, so they back right off. 1,000 Threads not having a great time, good luck with any ganks here. The vision control seems to be very good.
It's been really tough to gank a Yasuo, really tough to gank an Aphelios who has a Pantheon guarding, so, you know, same for Mumbo. It's not really a ganking game at this point.
And Exhaust comes out, and the Shenar comes through. Looks like death for the Pantheon, but can Leak get out of this?
Once again, KFC leader using that Stand United to appear right when he is needed.
The
Bringing back gold.
Stand United proving worth. And we saw in the mid lane 1v1 that Jack and KFC leader both got 2 kills each, 2 deaths, but Shen is a lot more useful in these team fights with the Stand United. And Baron goes down again. This Ambessa cannot be stopped.
And look at that. KFC comes back and immediately goes to trade and solo kill.
Finally
the
gets the
Yasuo.
kill over the Yasuo.
With over half of his health left. KFC is looking in a good spot right now.
KFC's champion gets to buy armor boots, and Jack's champion has to buy Berserker Greaves. That's just not a fair comparison, honestly.
That is very true. The mid lane boots, especially the defensive ones, do provide so much utility against your lane opponent.
And with both supports
And while we're
missing,
saying that-
Samurai is able to just get the 1-for-1, or the 1v1 with Leak.
Yeah, not really fair for Aphelios to hang out and be around or near a Young. It's just not going to
Yeah,
end well.
that's
It's going to cost
not very
Flash
fair.
and it's going to cost health.
You should maybe write to Riot about that, see if they'll do anything about it.
You know what, I will.
You know what? Probably not the first person to write to Riot complaining about Yone. Probably wouldn't be the last one.
It definitely won't be the first or last, but I don't know. I don't have problem against Yone as a Pantheon player, and Ambessa comes out from Silas, but they are doing no damage to this Shen.
Mumbo ults
and
in.
Mumbo is here with the ult.
Just look at how tanky the Shen is.
Silas goes back in for the E2 knockup on Yasuo, and now
Here's Lucky.
Pantheon's here. Can they get this 2-for-2? And Joseph is here to
Joseph
save
better run,
KFC.
just
Can
in
finish.
time.
Can KFC get the Pantheon?
Oh, but Lucky.
From 4 levels
He's
down,
powered
Lucky
from-
got the kill. That's crazy.
And now Pantheon might be able to get this kill on Joseph
And now
too.
we've got a Soraka.
Oh, Flash is-
Flash is out of it. Where
Oh my god, Lucky!
Lucky with
and
the
Lucky
flash!
outplays it all. 4
And a
kills now on this
little
Pantheon support.
Starting off by killing someone who's 4 levels ahead of him, and then finishes off by outplaying the Soraka with Flash. That was amazing.
Lucky might be better than anybody else I've ever seen on Pantheon. I've never watched myself play Pantheon.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, have you ever watched a recording? Because
No.
I was wondering if Big Alex was casting and playing at the same time.
Who knows? Maybe I'm logged into Lucky's computer right now. But that was really well played by Lucky. And only other time I've ever seen Lucky play Pantheon, he built Seraphs. So
I mean,
another.
clearly a man who knows what he's
He
doing.
has a tier, Alex.
Oh no, he has a tier. I didn't
Lucky
notice
does,
the tier.
in fact, have a tier.
And Bessa flashes forward to gets another one on Olaf. This is looking like a
7-1-1.
very rough matchup, and Bessa will be a problem. Dark Alice is no slouch. He's really good.
BA, BBG have the tools to deal with Ambessa, though. They have the point-and-click stun with Pantheon. They have Silas, who has follow-up CC. They have Yasuo, who can follow up as well. So, you know, it's really going to just be fun team fights. As fed as Ambessa is, I don't think it's free.
That's true, but with how much AD...
Oh my gosh, Lucky goes in
goes
alone?
in. And now Silas is here. Can he steal it? Silas gets the steal
Silas
over
got it.
Mumbo!
Steal and the objective bounty.
Allison, great job.
Great
Wow.
job by
Come At the
Allison.
cost of his life, but
Does come at
Lucky
the
goes
cost.
in
Will be worth
1v4
it.
when it still has like 5 or 6k health, and they turn it into a positive play. Pretty
You know,
special.
Lucky definitely went over there just to get some vision. That's my head canon.
He might have been trying to keep the double bust alive, so he was trying to transfer him.
True, and now they are just 4 in the mid lane for this Yasuo. And now Dark Alice, unstoppable.
As
Wow.
much as I dislike the champion, I can't say I like anyone just getting dogpiled like that under their own turret.
No, especially a Yasuo against Rammus Shen.
Absolutely.
You say that the Zoomers
Bessa's
have
coming
the.
up, and she's top.
And
Does
I
this
can't
spell
help but
doom
wonder,
for Olaf again? What was that?
within the context of the knowledge of the trade, right? The handshake for the Shen versus the Yasuo. If you take a look at the red team, they have virtually no projectiles for the Yasuo to wind wall. And I can't help but wonder if that was a strategic decision or if that was just a lucky occurrence.
I hadn't noticed that, but that's yeah. He
They don't have their traditional ADC, right?
basically
Yasuo's
doesn't
wind
have
wall
a
is one of
W.
the
Or even
strongest
mage, for
abilities
that
in the
matter.
game, and he pretty much does not have his W. It provides so little value beyond, I don't know, stopping the
The Q3.
Gen Q,
from
I
Yone.
guess, like,
Yeah,
or
Q3.
the Q3 from
It's
Yone,
Yone
like
Q3.
that's it.
Now KFC leader waiting in his open arms.
His dagger did not slide through there. Same for this one.
This Yasuo is doing just no damage though.
Okay, the Shen has reached that point where he is not only tanky, but he does also hit like a truck.
Yeah, with Dusk and Dawn purchased on Shen and the tier 3 armor boots, like BABBG might have the tools, but the Boomers, they have so much liberty to just build armor with only one AP champion, and that being the Silas.
I mean, I will say, I look at this game and I'm seeing an analogy for the world. The Boomers are just hoarding the wealth at 39k, and poor Zoomers are just trying to buy a house.
That's true, but Silas is down here using the Yone R against the Shen, flashes away with a Soraka
no.
ult, and KFC gets a return kill in the 2v1 with the turret damage. With the R from Joseph, the Soraka, and that's actually a very good combo that I hadn't noticed. There's Soraka and Shen Rs. And Olaf is
global.
scooped
That is-
out again.
Both of those are contributing to the low death count on their team. They've got 2 global ultimates to help keep someone alive in a pinch.
That's true.
I'd like to see BABBG play around Lucky. Let's do that again, you know?
Yeah, let's watch them play around the tier Pantheon.
I'm waiting for the Seraphs.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not.
coming. I can feel it in my bones.
I'm not waiting with bated breath, as to say. And now Mumbo has
Bessa
got
pushing your tier 2 and no one there to defend.
because who can defend at this point, and that's so strong now with Eclipse and Shojin. Lucky goes in onto Samurai, but they can't seem to get anything.
Allison rocket belts for Flare and Aura.
Of course, you've always got a rocket belt for Aura. What can Olaf do 4 levels down with a Ravenous? It's an interesting build.
Half HP from 2 abilities.
How broken is Mbessa, man?
I don't know. One of
9
us
out of 10.
plays her.
One of us does. You know, Mbessa's not broken. Unless I see
Yeah,
her
I'm
two
gonna
Mumbo's
be
here.
v
He's covering.
If any
So
riders
Samurai.
are listening, yeah, no, MS is not broken at all. Should
I
probably
am-
need some buffs.
You know, maybe I should take notes, Fallen, because I don't play Pantheon support. I'm actually silver in support. So, maybe I should take notes.
I mean, Lucky is definitely making some noteworthy plays here.
That he
4
is.
4 and 1.
4-4-1
He-
with a huge
He
outplay.
does have half of his team's kills at this point.
Now we see 2 separate 1v1s happening in top and bot with... Now the Zoomers are here to gang up on this Shen.
He also has shield bow down.
Shildo is down, but there's
Allison
3
holding
versus
E2.
1. Olaf dies
There are 3
again.
there.
With the
Mumbo
Soraka
coming
ult
in to
coming
try
out,
and
and now
save him.
Mumbo's here. Can he get the return kill on Yasuo? He does. Yasuo goes down. Silas steals the Ramazar. Can they get a return kill somewhere else as Mbessa is creeping on their tier 3?
Silas also getting a nice shutdown off of KFC, who was finally fallen.
KFC did fall, but for what? Leak dodges out the Yasuo R. Now the shield bow has been popped on Yone. Sorry, I meant Yone.
I mean, 2 brothers that throw tornadoes.
Yeah, and they're both in the same game. Now we get to see third Drake over to the Boomers. You know, this would have been Soul had it not been for the heroics of Thousand Threads stealing it away. And I guess
That
Lucky
is true.
hopping in for Vision.
You know,
Just spotted
Mumbo
his team
is...
5 minutes.
Yeah. Mumbo does have the benefit of all the pressure from his team, but you can see him. He is catching every objective right when they're spawning, right when he needs to be.
That he
Pushing
is.
that tempo for his team.
Mumbo definitely does have the liberty to do whatever he wants on the map.
Oh, Alex, why don't we take a quick look at the Pantheon's build? I do see Fiendish
Yeah,
Codex
that's a
out
Fiendish
in the
Codex.
inventory.
That is a Fiendish Codex, and I can only imagine that Lucky is building a Seraph. So,
Is there
I
any AP
do-
scaling?
there is AP
Pantheon does
scaling
have AP
on W and R.
He also does have AP scaling on his Q. Although
That's what
Allison
R catches that
Cannon
Lucky,
stole
and Allison
my God.
steals it again. But is it all for naught?
The
Allison
upside-down
dies, and so
volcanic.
does Leak. The
Allison with the
upside
second
down
steal of the game.
volcanic. But they
I will
get the
say, it
Baron.
does-
Mumbo
They get the Baron.
flash
and
taunts
maybe
on
more
Lucky.
importantly-
Jack's pushing while they're just playing around with Lucky.
That
They
is
do
Jack.
prevent the red team from getting the Baron, which the red team have been quite aggressive on their pushes, quite relentless with their sieging.
But Allison's
Allison,
smites have
in
been
2
on
plays,
point.
Has
Oh,
purchased 10 minutes of
absolutely.
time for his team to scale.
Yeah.
And Yasuo was able to get an objective bounty on the tier 1 turret in bot lane, but Olaf. Dark Alice looking low now, but Joseph is here with Soraka. And now the Boomers look like they're 5ing mid.
Yeah, we've got Samurai right above and Mumbo right below. Already.
The Yasuo's taunted. This could spell doom. The Yone-R comes in, gets
Yone-R
1,000
silence.
threads, and Bessa R misses, and
Ooh, KFC goes
KFC goes down. There's
KFC
no
goes down.
R on Mbessa, and now the Boomers have to run away.
And just like that, that was a surprising but well-needed turnaround. A one fight for blue team. Helped them
One
put a
fight.
bit more gold in their pockets and
Hey.
alleviate a bit of the pressure.
And now here comes a Silas Shen-R to finally get this mid lane turret. Goes in on the Soraka, but she has to flash out, and Jack wants blood. Finally
Oh,
we
exhaust-
get to see the wind wall. Gets
Soraka
taunted
flash,
under
so
turret,
one.
and the turret finally goes down, but so does he. And they don't get a return kill. Meanwhile,
That's sad.
Mbessa's killing Olaf again.
Oh no.
It is quickly
Keep
spelled
ready, keep
doom.
ready. There
There's
it
so
is,
much
double
value
hit.
on the Mumbo Gumbo
Oh
taunt.
no.
Ram is
Pantheon-
ulting in, but I don't know if
Samurai
it's going to
Q3
work.
hits air.
2 shutdowns
and,
onto a
the
Silas.
damage.
This
Three carries that were standing around Young when he ended his Q3, and they all just attacked.
Dopa
That's right.
down! That's right, Scar Nussi. Welcome in. Thanks
And
for
1,000
stopping by.
Threads has just gotten over 1,000 gold off of those 2 kills.
That's
Silas
right.
will be coming back a good chunk stronger once he does get a chance to shop.
I love you too, Jazz Turtle, and yes, Allison is going to be very, very strong getting those 2 shutdowns.
Somebody just got them back like 2,000 gold closer. I think it was about almost 6k just like a minute ago, and now it's only 3.7.
That's true. And Mbessa R goes in. Can they kill Joseph before 1,000 Threads goes down? No, they cannot! And the Shin Stand United comes in on Mbessa, and now the doom and despair is here, but so is Leaks R. How much damage can she put out onto this Dark Alice
tanking.
Mbessa?
One more turret.
Dark Alice
lives,
just
yep.
absolutely
And
decimated.
Pentakill
No way.
for
It's a
Dark
pentakill.
Alice. How many
16 and
games
1
in a
Dark
row?
Alice.
How many series in a row are we going to see a Boomer Pentakill in game 1?
Hashtag
16
mommy.
and 1.
Hashtag
on the
mommy.
Mbessa.
Dark Alice Mbessa. Wow. And yep, Seraph's Pantheon is complete.
But most importantly, Lucky has in fact finished his Seraph's Embrace, which means the next time that fight happens, he can survive thanks to the shield.
Yep, sure. Seraph's Embrace Pantheon. Steals the Mbessa
Elder
R.
Abyss
All
has
of the
been
difference.
doing really well, but that was before Seraph's Pantheon was online, so...
Misses the Mbessa R, but they do get a return kill on Soraka. Yes,
Instant kill
shutdown
with the
goes to
Seraph.
Lucky.
Big shutdown onto the Lucky, putting that Seraph's all ready to good use, securing a kill.
Sure, let's go with that. Yeah,
Dark Alice
Dark
or
Alice
Fierce
is
Mystic.
hashtag mommy.
She is.
Jack does not want to give up, but he is now taunted, and he has nowhere to go.
Three-man
Oh,
R.
3-man R, but it's all for naught.
Oh.
The Seraph's
Missing
not looking
damage.
that good for the Pantheon, I'm not gonna lie. Wow. Seraph's Pantheon. Is it looking very useful? Huh, Pigeon?
I mean,
Olaf flashes over
198
for Samurai
damage.
Jax, and he does go down. Aggressive play from the Olaf.
Lucky's Seraph's block 298 on his first shield.
Oh,
already
pretty good value
300 shield
already.
of value.
pretty sure
Yeah.
Eclipse at this point would be better.
I mean, if we're being honest, I'm not seeing the Serpent Fang on the enemy team. So
You're right.
Damage
Damage blocked
full
by
shields.
Baron's Eclipse is only 3,335 though.
Oh, yeah, you know. Yeah, okay.
Oh, tries to use the Gromp as a taxi to get out. Dark
The
Owl is
damn-
too strong. The damage, too much.
And I can't see chat. Are they bantering back and forth?
like in game
League
or
chat, yeah. Samurai
a
goes
little bit.
over, and Mbessa hits the R this time, annihilates the Seraph's Pantheon. I want to see the Zoomers lose now, thanks to Lucky.
Oh my goodness, what happened to the caster buys from earlier before?
I saw Mbessa pentakill, gets another one, and she wants more blood. Dark Alice cannot be stopped. Shenar, Stand United comes down, and it looks like the Zoomers are down for the count.
Dare I say draft diff?
I think it is a draft diff.
Unfortunately.
I mean, I just saw Yasuo had his E up, could have slid out, but Rammus was taunting him, and he's standing around dying instead.
the Rammus taunt into the Shen taunt into so much damage from the Mbessa into the Yone.
Yeah.
Makes
global
Joseph's
ultimate.
route, which should be almost impossible to land free.
And no projectiles to the
GG.
Yasuo withdrawal.
And
Good job.
GG. Game
Well
one
fought from both
goes
sides.
to the Boomers.
Let's get Baron in here for a quick interview.
There's 3, but I think it'll change up for the last 4.
Yep, and just like last game, the Aurora right off the board, off the bat. What I want to, I want
Baron
to,
off of his comfort.
I want to see Baron
Yep.
picking first rotation if they leave the volley bear open. I want to see Baron on some comfort.
I mean, the strategy did work well for the first game.
That it did.
I can't believe people forgot about Locke. They just don't ban him, don't pick him.
Well, who knows?
Here's Jack punishes.
There's still 2 bans for the Boomers. We'll see what happens. Clock is
the Nasus
definitely a
can go.
disgusting champion. With the Nasus coming out again, and the Hui coming out once again for Lucky. Yep, there it is. And I can only imagine that they ban the Lux next, which does
I
mean
could not. Yeah,
Which
the
does-
Volibear should be open because I could not imagine they could possibly leave Lucky's Lux open.
and the Jin for League. And
That is
see,
true. Lynn's Jeek is currently open as well.
Lynn's Jeek, yeah, nice tongue twister there.
Lynn's Jeek.
Lynn's Jeek.
Lynn's Jeek. Yep. I said what I said.
That he did, and he left no crumbs. Let's see what the second Zoomer ban is. Is Brand again. It does look like they're going to do the same bans. Now that they don't have to waste bans on Shen or Yasuo every game.
To be fair, wasn't Brand one of the champions that Samurai climbed the most on when he was playing AD carry?
That it was. And I can't help but notice.
Interesting.
Lux is
Interestingly
open
enough, Lux is in fact open.
with a Mel ban. So we can get 3 comfort picks right off rip. If they go for it. If Baron is okay with blinding
Maybe
the
Boomer's
Volibear.
picking the Lux. They're gonna steal it.
Maybe.
That
They
is
do
true.
have first
Boomers
pick.
do have first pick.
And Joseph does play a little bit of Lux. So we'll see.
He likes it too a lot.
And he does. Let's see it. Boomer, B1, do you take away the Lux? And he does.
And they do.
They take
He
away the
disrespects
Lux. With banning
Lucky
out.
probably crying in the team chat with 3 of his champions now not
And
available.
there is the
Or
volley
counting
bear
last
for
week.
Baron.
Huge.
He does go say, I'm just going to go blind it. It's a comfort pick. Give me my comfort. And I like it. I love it.
I think Volibear's a great pick too. Realistically, he does have some counters, but I do think that a Volibear is always going to provide some value to the team. He's always going to be tanky.
He's
really
also
strong in lane. Super strong in lane.
And here comes the Seraphine for probably Lucky. You know, still a very strong support. It's
Does,
not Lux. but-
Leak not play Lucky? Sorry, does Leak not play Seraphine?
I think I've seen Leak play Seraphine, but I would not say it's comfort for Leak, no. But Samurai can do the funniest thing ever with this pick. And I know you're thinking it, but Neferi looking like it's going to come out for probably Mumbo or
1,000 threads?
KFC.
Oh, is that? Sorry, that's
Boomer.
Mumbo's team.
Yeah,
That
that
is
is
Okay, it's
Mumbo's
probably
team.
Mumbo then.
Probably
I bet.
Mumbo. I've never seen Mumbo
Or
play
Dark Alice
Neferi.
top? No.
To
I
be fair,
mean-
I am quite confident that Mumbo could play literally any champion in the jungle,
Oh, well, he
including
he
Yuumi.
does. He just
True.
played Gangplank jungle for breakfast the other day.
He did, but he did lose the game on his Juzlock, but
I mean, sounds to me like a team.
There's KFC's mid
possibly
lane
his
Galio.
fault.
and the mid lane Galio comes out. What I want to see from Jack now is an AD mid laner to counter
is
this
good to see.
Galio. And the Ornn is going to come out.
Ornn.
What is this?
Now, Ornn, we
Ornn
often
ADC.
see played by Leak.
Or an ADC.
Ornn ADC by Leak. Is that what we're seeing? Is that
Ornn's
I mean,
Seraphine
Baron is
lane
playing
could be quite
volley.
interesting to watch.
Baron is
Yeah.
playing volley?
Yes, it's Ornn ADC as of right now.
Wow. I am appalled.
Fascinated.
Yeah, I'm mind blown. I'm CC'd IRL.
Somebody get Alex a combo break.
Somebody get me a combo breaker.
And looking at the final bans, we do see the Gwen coming in, most likely for Mumbo.
Yep.
Yep.
Mumbo's
And
best
the
champ.
Tryndamere ban coming out. I think they don't know where anybody's going either. Unless the Tryndamere ban's for Jack. But looking at it right now with the first three picks, the Neferi kind of does not like Ornn or Volibear. Neferi does not like tanky comps, especially supported by a Seraphine.
And none
Yeah.
of Seraphine's abilities get blocked by dogs too, so
That's
you
true.
can really screw over those Neferi dogs.
But
And
Neferi
they-
does have their notorious W, which they can use to dodge something big from the Seraphine, such as the
Wait.
ultimate.
No, I think this is a Neferi 80 carry, and they're using Ornn to counter it. Because Samurai has
Oh.
been known to play Neferi 80
I-
carry.
You are right.
And
We
they're
have
still
seen
banning junglers, so they do not believe Neferi is the jungler.
That's right.
And in addition, I would assume that Samurai has experience of the Neferi to carry with a Lux support from having played with Lucky in the past.
This is true, but
So
it's
this is a
not
combination
Lucky on
that they
Lux.
should be familiar with.
But
It
it's-
is not, but it's a combination that both lanes should be familiar with because one half of each lane have run it,
And
very
there is
often.
the lock from Jack.
and
This
there it
might
is.
be an
Huge.
explosive game.
How many cal coins are we putting on Zoomers this game?
I'm not putting any cal coins because this is my stream.
Oh,
Ash.
My bad. I messed up again.
You're good. Where's Ash going? If it's not is it Neferi
Ash
top?
ADC. That's as of right now. It's Ash and Lux bot.
Yeah, so it's
No.
not Neferi 80 carry. Boomers
I'm
might be,
confused because I feel like there's a bit of a shortage of mages in the bot lane right now.
and it's Neferi jungle. So those two jungle
That would
bands
be. That
Look
would in
like-
fact be in a fairy jungle.
look like they're wasted.
Yep, and Cassante top. There it is.
So a very traditional team comp
Pretty
from
standard,
the Boomers.
yeah.
Once again, old fashioned.
And a very
They can't get out
not
of their ways, their old ways.
and a not very traditional composition from the Zoomers.
So what do we need? We need the jungler, right?
We need
from
the
the Zoomers?
jungle.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, but realistically, I have no idea what's going on.
If we are right, which there's a very real chance we are not.
Yes, Shyvana looks like it's the pick. Is that a Shyvana pick? My drafter tool is broken.
Yeah, no, mine is glitching it as well. There's no image. But I'm assuming that's a Shiv.
I'm assuming. I'm going to go ahead and ask in League Client, and it is a Shiv pick. It is Shyvana.
Yeah. I
The
mean,
Ash,
she'll know if her camps are up. She can use her hawkshot to check her camps.
that she can, but
I have the utmost faith in Mumbo Gumbo and his jungle builds. I think we're going to see something unexpected here.
yes, you're allowed to pause, KFC.
Minions have spawned.
Sorry, I did leak the chat with you, Bunker. I'm so sorry. So, Mumbo famously has his Juzlock challenge, and he did say the Ash can be a jungler.
When I did the traits on the player cards, one of the traits I did for Mumbo was will Juzlock mid show match. And here he is.
Here he is, an early lock flash getting out already with the roams from Cassante, so
Smart
Now-
flash though. You don't want to take damage and have your laning screwed up. It's like, there's a good chance you wouldn't have needed your flash in the first 5 minutes anyway. But we'll see.
Especially into the Galio as well. He's going
Yep.
to need a health to try and get the farm.
Joseph's super aggressive with just auto attacks and spacing.
They're
as
already
always.
going in with Ignite being used on Neferi onto Lucky, and
Dead.
first blood
Samurai
already
Jax.
going to Neferi.
That level 1 damage.
Ignite
So high
plus
from
the
the
Neferi
Neferi.
burn.
Locke going in too. He wants a get back for the
Oh,
Zoomers, and it
already
looks
dead,
like
yep.
Locke will get this get back with Ignite used. I was worried with the flash being used, but I guess Jack wasn't.
And
Yeah,
1 to 1.
it's just. I think it's just too easy for Locke the kit. It just makes it easy to play around the Galio.
Yeah, as Fallen is saying, Neferi damage is not respected early game a lot, and there it just goes to show. Lucky was taken down. Level 1 Neferi.
A big part of that was Joseph, being up in their face, taking some damage and getting some early damage out too.
That's true. And
Really good
Samurai, he has Ignite Teleport. He doesn't have Flash.
An
So it's
aggressive
look-
combination of runes, but it does allow him to go for lane dominance. Going
Yep.
for easy recalls, just to quickly heal back up and come back with any items that he might have, instead of sitting on gold.
Yeah. And yeah, he did
Can we
not
see
do
if
the...
Leak? I'm surprised Leak didn't go the Doran's shield for the regeneration. Second wind, regeneration. all
early
that to
Flash
help
coming
stay
out from...
alive.
And another solo kill from Dark Alice comes out. Aggressive sums from the Cassante. You never see him bring Ignite.
Joseph
flashes
very
the
low.
knockup.
Fighting in the bot lane, and Lucky gets a get back kill onto Joseph. That's my champ,
Nice
not
Q.
yours. Wow.
Huge Q by Lucky. 2-2.
It is too.
Taking
Goes
a
at
quick look-
6K.
Taking a
That's how
quick
it
look in
should
the
be.
jungle, Shyvana is clearing faster than the Ashe, but the Ashe not clearing at a horrendous
She's one full
pace.
camp behind, it looks like.
She's
Shyv-
one camp behind, but she is clearing.
And they're
Sure.
clearing opposite directions, thank the Lord, so Mumbo won't have to scrap and claw for a second Sculler, but it does look like Allison's going mid. Nope, not going to cross.
Not gonna cross. He's gonna take a reset. Smart reset. Or
Oh, staying.
Jack
staying
wants
now.
more, and now Allison wants some. Does KFC get
I don't
out
think
of
there's
this?
a kill angle. Ooh,
Oh,
not worth the flash.
aggressive
Jack
flash.
That was an aura flash.
That was an aura flash. You know, he's here for the Zoomers. The Zoomers do have aura. And now he's going down to see for Scuttle, but Lucky roamed
Oh,
up,
poor
or
Allison.
Joseph roamed up, and now there's a teleport coming out from the Neferi. But what can Jack
Flash for
do?
Mumbo.
Turns out nothing, and that's a Galio teleport. Never mind.
Allison just wanted to back.
Allison
hell?
just wanted to back, and now he's got to do his full clear again. They do know the
Check out
champ's
on the map.
weaknesses, Fallen. And this is what
Where
I
is
mean.
Joseph right now? Just looking at the wolf timers. What the hell?
Hey, Joseph being aggressive, but
1v3.
now he's 1v3.
Oh,
Looks like Joseph's
blinks
going to
through
go down.
the Q. Jack used the E from Locke to dash through the Lux Q,
Jack,
nullifying the root.
he's Masters for a reason. Master Speak for a reason. Jack,
Showing off
very,
that skill.
very good on these assassin-type melee champions. Now, Baron, even though he did get the early death, he does look a lot more comfortable here on the Volley Bear.
Absolutely.
He's up on
Ahead
CS.
in
He's
farm.
down on the kill, but he's ahead on CS. He's doing it.
That he is. He's looking a lot more comfortable.
With that being said, there are 2 blue team members rotating up to him at the moment.
That there are with the
I don't
first
know if
Ash
he's going to
jungle
make it
gang.
out.
Low land.
Dink 6, he can R out, but doesn't. He holds on to the R, didn't level it up in time, it seems. Now it's 3-3. Gold is still even.
Flash used from KFC.
It's true. Galio's not going to have flash when he meets the Locke back in mid, and Locke is going to have both sums up.
Locke also currently ahead on CS, sitting at a healthy 37.
And Samurai has
Away
his,
on that Lichbane.
and Samurai has his own hefty lead down in the bot lane. Ornn seems to be just getting bullied.
Absolutely. Norn as well is a champion that has traditionally played top lane in part because he is so reliant on his passive and being able to upgrade the items for his teammates. And being played AD carry means that that power spike where Leek's team will be coming at a later time.
It is going to be coming at a later time, but Ornn's going to get a bit more gold than he would in top lane, I guess, if that means anything for the Ornn itself.
I do believe Ornn gets bonus percent armor and MR from items.
KFC
So getting having a
taunt,
percent
Joseph follows up with the root. Nice
Lock
kill on
goes down, but Shyvana's been doing the Drake this entire time. Volibear R's out, but he's taking so many turret shots, and Shyvana does get the dragon at least.
Ignite.
Samurai going aggressive onto Leek. R's Leek, but is it enough damage? Ornn is already getting so tanky. And that's what I mean. Neferi, if this Ornn gets to scale, will do nothing to the Ornn.
Absolutely.
Yep, this is the tough part. It's supposed to be tough for Ornn.
Yeah.
It gets better over time.
Yeah, with
Once
gold,
we get
with
a little
levels.
bit further in, Samurai Jax will not be, I'm assuming.
And soon Samurai
will
just
not
won't even be
looking to-
targeting the
Yeah.
Ornn.
Won't even be looking at the Ornn. We'll look at the rest of the red team, but probably
Shyvana's
be
here.
trying to avoid Leek.
Shyvana's here with R if they seem to do anything. Hits a
Ooh,
root on
rated one of
Ornn,
the
and
E's.
now
Oh, there is
Both
W's
definitely
being
an angle.
used, and now there's an angle for the Shyvana to come to town
Fear
with the
hits two.
Dragon's Roar. Joseph will
Oh,
go down,
Too bad
but
that
Joseph
Leek
gets a
went
kill on Leek first. And now it's up
Allison
to
get it?
Samurai,
Nice.
and he goes down to 1,000 threads, but
Let
Ornn went
this
down.
day
One.
Be
That's
A
legend.
okay.
good job from the red team for turning
Two
a
for
bad
one.
situation into at least getting a kill with it.
That's-
I will say though, beautiful combination with the Ornn ultimate into the Shyvana ultimate, chaining
That's
that
true.
crowd control and just leaving them with no way out.
And thank you, Beavis.
Samurai had
Yeah.
used what was that? This was a W, right? He had used the W, and then that kind of gave him a chance to.
Yeah, once the W
Keep
was
going.
used, both the Ornn and the Shyvana just were able to free use their ults. And now Joseph's come to town in mid lane, but Locke has sniffed it out. Jack knows. Very, very good gank from the Shyvana down in bot lane. Now Cassante is going back in onto the Volibear. Volibear's here with Ignite and Lethal Tempo. Can Baron get his get back? He's
job.
taking a lot of damage.
Baron's taking damage, but
Oh,
there
but
comes the
Ash is
Mumbo
here.
is
Oh,
here.
flashes the
Flashes
R.
the Ash Arrow, but once again,
Flash the autos.
in the Ash
Ash
gank,
coming
gets
in
a kill.
for another gank. Mumbo now 1-0-1 on the Ash jungle.
Will we
Think
have?
about bomby start for Leek instead of just getting more armor.
It's interesting. I think Leek's a hater of the what is it? The Sunfire Aegis item.
The bomby
Does-
cinder?
Yeah, the completed Bomby Cinder Sunfire Aegis.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The bombies might just be there for the wave clear.
It could be, but I want to know: has Leek had a change of heart, and does she build the Sunfire Aegis?
Well, it was just buffed, so
It was just buffed.
Meanwhile,
so.
she's probably just
Ash
staying
Securing
current.
the Void Grubs for the blue side.
Mumbo always on top of it with his objectives, even on Ash Jungle.
He might be behind 12 CS, but he is 1-0-1. Has already secured his first objective for his team.
He was
Samurai in
hot.
the bush. So that wave's pretty big though. I don't think he wants to do anything other than catch the wave.
Yeah, he's gonna want to back off, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Joseph
Oh.
also coming in to provide a bit of support.
Another fight comes out in top lane. Let's see what happens here. There's just two big meatballs hitting each other, though. And Cassante R, the all-out comes out. And a late R from the Volibear spells doom because the Cassante does have Ignite. No healing for the Volibear.
Their ignites are like on opposite timers, so they keep trading them on every other fight.
But it seems like no matter what, Dark Alice keeps getting the better. Looking like Locke and Shyvana coming down to bot lane. And we see the W come out from Samara. Not before he goes down. Expert play from the Zoomers.
Ornn ultimate hit them both. It's really good.
Ornult hits both and it allows Allison to just come in and Shyvana R fear and the CC lock them.
And the gold now perfectly tied, 19.1 to 19.1. Oh,
And I'm going to say the gold's on the
Talk
right.
faster, pigeon.
I'm gonna say the gold's on the right players for the Zoomers. 'Cause you've got 3 kills on a Shyvana who can carry a game like this.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and I'm guessing that Shyvana's clear should start picking up, and I mean Ashe's will too, but I would think that Shyvana's picks up at a quicker rate.
Shyvana's will always be faster than Ashe, in my opinion. Shyvana's one of the fastest clearing junglers in the game, no matter what state the game's at.
Then she should start pulling away here soon.
With that being said, Mumbo is at 81 CS at 11 minutes and a half. Definitely a respectable number. Especially
He's
for an
pretty good with 2
unconventional
KP.
jungler.
He's no slouch, and as we say, Mumbo
And he's
likes his
taking a dragon.
objectives. He's taking Dragon.
And there it is.
But can the
BA,
Zoomers...
BBG, a little sleep at the wheel here.
Can the
Just late
Zoomers
to
get
the
a catch,
party.
though? You know, it looks like
Mumbo.
they're going all in on the lock.
Ooh, the ultimate
the-
hits Joseph executed.
Lock
But
goes
it
over the
looks-
wall.
It looks like the Zoomers are here in full throttle. But there's no R on the Shyvana. She is a cannon minion. And the Zoomers want more. They're telling them to get off their lawn. And another top lane 1v1 where Baron does go down again. And Locke, buffers the Galio knockup. And now they want more.
Looking
Lucky.
in a bit of a dicey spot.
But they
Couple
turn it
people
around.
converging.
Never mind. This Locke champion's so broken. Jack showing
How is
his
Locke
stuff.
Not banned?
How
Now
is
not
5-1-1.
how
8
is
stacks
Locke
on the
not
Dark Steel.
how is Locke not
Everyone
banned?
knows that the release date of a champion directly correlates to its power potential.
And thank you, Luna, for posting the Cassante copy pasta. Once again, Dark Alice is going to be a problem.
I think Volibear needs to go in and out a little bit more because of he's more cooldown based than Cassante, who can maybe just stay in and punch and stay in the whole time. I think Volley needs to go in, proc W and E, and then get out and run around for a second.
Yeah, instead of just
But it might be too little too late, I'm not sure.
it might be.
Unfortunately, Baron is now down 3 levels, which unfortunately is about 1,800 gold's worth of stats.
And goes down again. Enter champ is so broken. Yes, Robert. Cassante, how broken is this champion? And Strider's exactly right. It is a release date diff. And now Nefiri's going in on Locke, who goes back under turret. And the R is
Dodges out
used,
for
but
Locke
all for
ultimate.
naught. Both R's traded, all for nothing.
How many stacks? Let me look at Locke. I can't click him. Can you see how many stacks he has? on
Locke
his ultimate?
currently only got 1 stack of his ultimate.
Only one.
His ult
Okay.
can
I think
be
it
a
was
bit
the
tricky to
Joseph stack in the dragon pit, maybe.
His ult can be a bit tricky to stack. And to be perfectly honest, each individual stack is not worth all that much. That's not where most of his damage comes from.
Yeah, and Locke's
It is a
ultimate
nice
is
little bonus.
another. It's also hard to stack because sometimes you just kill them before you can press R. Because
Yep, being
also
too
true.
strong is one of his biggest problems.
yes,
It is quite
unironic.
quite the first world problem, but yeah, when you kill
There
someone
it is.
before your ult
Dark
goes off,
Alice
it is,
W's Baron off of this, the E Storm. Baron
And-
unable to get his shield.
And Joseph hits a root, and now Dark
Joseph
Alice
here
gets
just
the better of
guaranteeing
him.
What was already guaranteed.
Gets the better of him once again. Dark Alice is a menace here in Boomer versus Zoomer Series 2. Is how you feel
Top
about
island.
this?
Top
It is a
island
top
real
island.
thing. I mean, I've seen many people just stomp top and then watch their Nexus die. So
absolutely.
there's more to it.
Big trade of ults,
Oh,
and now the
Locke hit by
Ashar
R.
hits Locke.
I don't think they have cooldowns here.
But no, they do. Just in the nick of time, but Locke gets a trade kill onto Nefiri. How broken is Locke?
9 out of 10.
9 out of
Locke
10.
doesn't have his Lich Bane, so he does have 1-tap potential on any squishy on the map.
And he does, and Volibear, I want to see him just collect this wave. I don't want to see the meatball fight continue. Because it is no longer a meatball.
Level 10 versus level 13. He probably not worth punching Cassante at this point.
Probably not. Now, I have to ask, as 2 contestants in Boomer Zoomer 1, how do you feel
Allison
about
steals
this
the red.
Boomer team?
I mean,
Locke goes in and just... wow.
I mean, I will say, as the former top laner for the Boomer team, I think between myself and Dark Alice, one of us was a better representative.
Hey, he's on roll.
That is true.
Allison, he's in a tough spot here.
Allison. And now I want to see them just leave. It's a 3v2 now.
Lucky might get Samurai Jaxed. Nope.
And he
Can't
might.
mind.
Is the Neferiar up? No.
Fortunately, with Lockdown and Shyvana down, red team has very little damage left on the board.
This is true.
Blue team with just a slight 2k gold lead. Pretty much even game.
Yeah, but a lot
Only
of
the one
this,
tower top.
and
A lot
of
that lead probably top.
a lot of the lead on Cassante definitely showing his stuff.
So it's fair to say that, you know, probably for the other four, there's probably a lead on the red between the other four members.
Yeah, and now the Neferi
Bolt
W comes
misses.
out. Ash and Lux are spelled doom for the Neferi. Or the lock.
And one quick thing I do want to note. Oh, wait, quick fight. Or no fight. Ash now only 4 CS behind. Oh, 8 CS behind as I say that. Only 8 CS behind the Shyvana.
Talk faster.
And
Shyvana.
Mumbo Gumbo now goes for yet another objective.
Another dragon. Mumbo knows what he wants, and he wants dragons. This guy is all about map control and objectives.
He is.
He must have read in a cooking book somewhere that if you get a bunch of dragons, you know, your team will do well. 'Cause he
Maybe.
really goes after these dragons.
I wonder what cookbook that is. Maybe I can buy one. As Leek gets dove under turret by 4 of them. Wow, Dark Alice is here.
Even if you're an Ornn and you're tanky. there's only
You're
so
not
much you can
tanky
survive.
enough for 4 members of the Boomers. As Neferi's now here for the volley bear. Neferi wants some fun with the bear.
Samurai has some room if he wants to try.
This is true. Samurai, and they're on even levels. Baron, I don't think
Baron
this is a
probably
fight that
likes
you
this
won.
fight.
And Mumbo
Oh my
goes
God.
immediately down by the lock. Jack's doing
Disappeared.
whatever he can. Seraphinar comes out, but this Cassante is unkillable as Neferi gets the volley bear again. He's here to defend mid, but I feel like it's going to go
Like
down
Alice trying to
very
take the
soon.
turret down while it's punching him.
And I think it's tickling him. I think we can say it's tickling.
Yeah. Unfortunately, despite being able to get kills, the red team is struggling to push turret mount. And as I say that, Locke is pushing a turret. But there's definitely a bit of a turret lead going on from the blue side, getting a chance to push heavily, coming all the way up to the inhibitor turrets.
Can't help but notice now, but the Neferi might be caught out. If they can catch up to him,
Ignite dropped by Baron. He's gonna have his Q up any second. Here
Any
it comes.
second now.
Hit Q,
Here
hit Q,
comes
hit Q.
the
There
Q.
it is.
Joseph
Galio
is here.
here
Or-
comes the Galio R and
Oh,
Ash R's, and now volley
And
goes
Luxar.
down.
And
Late
all of a sudden, the Avengers
Shyvana
have assembled.
Avengers
Luxy lands.
assemble, and now the Neferi is
Samir
so
hits R.
strong. But here comes
All-
Locke. What can Jack
Locke
do?
is here.
Can
Not
he
the
save
W
the
healing.
game?
Oh my
Locke
God.
is in fact capable, I believe, of cleaning this up.
And now Joseph might be in an
Galio,
inopportune
Leak there as well.
scenario.
Leak slammed the wall. Joseph flashes.
Joseph
and almost
flashes.
gets lucky with the Q.
The Galio TP's out, but Joseph's just dead. But Cassante's here now with the all-out. I think Cassante gets a 3 kills here.
I think that might have been a miscommunication, though. Dark Alice seemed to have TP'd in as Galio was TP'd. Or wait, no. Dark Alice did not TP in, my mistake.
This fight has gone on for a minute now.
It has.
And now Cassante, can he get shut down here?
Ooh, Lucky lands the R.
Still kills the lock somehow. This
Lands the E,
Cassante
Lucky
is
landing
unstoppable.
everything. Baron's
And
punching
he's
Baron
finally
gets the
been
shutdown.
stopped by Baron. Who
Huge
else?
shutdown
Who
for
better to get the kill? He's been knocking his teeth in all game. Who better to get the kill? The shutdown.
Well-earned money.
Well,
They're
Yeah, I
building
think that
with
was-
those daggers.
I do believe this is, in fact, another time for that Cassante copy pasta.
this perfect, and Luna's right on it. She did post the
Fair.
copy pasta.
Absolutely. Thank you, Luna.
I think Volley is building the Navori Flicker Blade MCM.
Got it.
It's not a very tanky build, but if he can get the items, he will do a lot of damage. And now Galio wants some fun with the bear. Each of them are coming
Tricky in the
top for
sense that
this.
You get your Q
but
and your
the-
And
W
of
back
course-
up all the time.
And Mumbo is just
Gumbo
here
coming in with a gank. Now 5-3 and 5 on the Ashe.
once again. But Locke wants some blood on the Dog. Does get a kill, and now the R comes out from Shyvana. This Locke is so strong and is the carry for the Zoomers.
11 kills for Jack.
I'm getting a little deja vu. Wasn't there a Locke carry for the Boomers last series? And now it's on the Zoomers?
Unfortunately, the lock carry didn't win the game, so let's not compare
No,
them
let's-
just yet.
I mean, we'll see if history repeats itself here.
And that's
because
not a slight on Higgins, of course.
Of
He
course.
played it great.
That
He
he
was
did.
the best player, one of the best players, if not the best player in that game.
Yes. But famously, I did put him off roll, so my fault.
Yep, he's pretty upset about it.
Yeah, he was, and he let me hear it. But it's
we'll blame it on caster bias.
caster bias. You know, it was
The
a
organizer wasn't boomer.
justified crash out.
Those are healthy sometimes.
We all have those every once in a while.
Yeah, every once in a while.
Dark Alice just walking in a straight line at the enemy.
But this Locke,
He's alone.
who's so strong, tickles the
There's an Ashe
Cassante.
and a Galio back.
Locke may be able to one-tap people. but
Galio
Locke
can hit
only
R.
with 25%
I think we're looking at a
Dark Alice.
Galio R here. But they're not even looking at him.
They're not, because they
Galio's
want
not-
the dragon. Because Cassante
What is
can
he-
just... Wow!
Alice buys so
Where
much
is
time.
Galio? Galio R would go crazy right now.
Meanwhile, the Locke just gets a double kill because no one was there to protect the Lux. The Galio wasn't looking. Meanwhile, Baron gets a top lane turret, so they are getting more gold. They are
They might just
clawing
go
their
Baron.
ways
They're
back.
gonna do Baron. They're gonna hit Baron.
They are
right
eyeing the Baron.
And the Zoomers are hitting Baron, while
Yep,
Baron
has to defend the
himself
base while the other-
defends the
everyone else
base.
does Baron.
Baron is not at Baron, but he is covering his tower.
But not for long.
Oh,
Unfortunately, the KFC and the Samurai.
Samurai
but
is...
what that
Galio, the
teleport was
damage
supposed
from
to
the Fury.
accomplish was keeping them away from Baron, and mission accomplished.
And mission accomplished. Didn't protect the turret, but protected his team long enough so the Zoomers can get a Baron. And Jack, wow, 13 kills on Locke.
I will be curious to see if he does choose to convert his Dark Seal into a Medja.
You know, I'm not
I-
gonna say I said it pre-draft that he might pick Lock. But
Hey,
I did say it.
you did call it, and he's here, but the Galio was waiting in
Oh,
loving
W,
arms.
whole health bar back.
And
But
gets
they
it-
His
actually set a
ultimate,
trap,
he gets
but
to
he-
execute.
He gets the
Still
Neferi
manages
on the
to
back
cripple.
end. This
Still
And
Locke,
there's his
Field.
stack. His stack is gonna sit there for like 8 minutes. I'm not sure what the
No,
the number
it's
is,
until-
but that
it's-
thing will
it's
sit there.
Until
No,
his
it'll
ult
sit
comes
there.
off cooldown.
So he
Until his
can
ult
just-
comes
Is that
back
what
off
it is?
cooldown.
he'll be able to
It's-
walk there and get the stack
long
if he
time.
chooses.
He'll be able to-
Aggressive
yeah.
flash
And it'll-
forward
Won't
for
even go there,
Baron.
honestly.
And it will cut back some of the cooldown as well, or help reduce it.
Can Baron
Well,
finally get a get back? Can he get the Galio?
Galio does have some magic.
14 to 14. He casts his E where it can't hit
And
an enemy
unfortunately
or
for him-
him, but it doesn't
But
matter.
he does get the shutdown kill on Galio. Volley
And that's some
Bear
more
is
money
coming
into
into the
Volibear.
game.
Absolutely. Some more money into his pockets. Volibear is, in fact, still up 5 levels, for instance, on Joseph. He
This is
is
true.
definitely.
3 versus 2 in the bot lane here.
And Baron didn't
And
have
Dark
to use
Alice
R.
again just walking at the enemy. Doesn't really care what they're doing or how many of them there are. He's just going in a straight line at the enemy.
One tank is 4 levels ahead of the other tank, so yeah, I'm
Is it
pretty
fair to
sure
say
he's allowed.
Feeling himself? Hashtag mommy?
He
I mean,
he might be
I'm pretty
feeling
sure someone
himself.
called Dark
Hashtag mommy.
Alice. I think
But
Dark
no.
Alice
Who dodges
knows
the
that you win the
waffle.
game by pushing down a lane, so he's pushing down a lane.
He is pushing down a lane, but now there are 4 here for him, and who better but than the Locke to get the kill? Get stronger, Locke. You are the carry.
Joseph
15
lands the ult
kills
on
now
Baron,
on the
but
lock, although he has sold the Dark Seal.
He
Now
did sell the
looking like
Dark
he's
Seal
working
after
on
last
Rabadons.
death. And once the Locke gets Rabadons, wow, what damage will he have? And he will be the recipient of the first Ornn item, which is the Shadow Flame, for more and more damage.
Dark Alice, I mean blue team with a 1.9k gold lead.
Yeah, Dark Alice seeming to be the team, but Samurai's no slouch either. Going in for a 1v1 onto the bear. Who wins, a bear or a dog? And it's looking like the dog.
That was close.
I mean, let's give credit to the pack mates as well. It was a pack of dogs, but still.
It was, but I would still, in real life, I would still take the bear.
Alex chooses the bear confirmed.
Whoa, whoa.
90 seconds on dragon.
This will
It's
be the soul for the
three
boomers.
dragons to one. Elder Abuse can get the soul here. They're
But-
just gonna zone aggressively and don't even let him come in the jungle. I like it where Joseph is.
Yeah, but Joseph is not a very strong contender if the lock is the one to walk forward.
Yeah, we've already seen Jack just dash right through the queue.
He's there to get the ward, at least by the locks, but
And the Ashe now ahead of CS on the Shyvana.
wow.
Crazy world. Mumbo's just Mumbo.
This
Mumbo
is-
proving his jungle experience. He can take anyone in the jungle and make it work.
That he can.
Look at doing it.
Now, Lux misses the root on Diwali, which could have spelt an easy soul. And now it looks like we're going to have a big
hits that
fight.
one.
But hits that one on Diwali.
Volley at half
Does not.
HP.
Does
29
volley back
seconds
before
until
this
dragon?
Drake. He does. Well, Nefiri is pushing
Volley
out top
probably has
lane.
the quest TP. I don't know how to tell. Nope, not up.
He doesn't, but he can walk from lane, but Nefiri has TP and is shoving up top lane.
Someone will need to enter to the Nefiri.
Someone will have to. And Baron,
Dark Alice
if
checking
he
the
shows, Nefiri just teleports down to drag fight, but here comes Dark
Absolutely.
Alice.
3v1.
How much can he stand for? Defensive ult from the Shyvana.
Yeah, Shyvana will. Oh my gosh. That is
Looks
a
like
lot of damage on
Shyvana
Dark Alice.
might go
one
down from Dark Alice.
Here comes Galio ult.
Galio R comes down. Your
Split
lock
three
isn't
somehow at the
here.
edge.
Your
Serpent
lock
ult lands,
isn't
but needs to
here.
Exit.
What can Jack do now? The soul has
Here
been
comes
secured.
Jack, but
Boom.
Flash forward from KFC leader. And Lucky flashes out just in the nick of time. What can Locke do? Can you save the
Joseph
game,
landed it.
Jack? Wow,
Right on the sideline
annihilates
kills Baron.
volley.
10, 6, and 5 on the Nefiri. Already at 4.5 items.
Can you save this game, Locke? Can Jack do what must be done?
I mean, an interesting thought. If second game where Lock gets fed and can't quite
Oof,
close it out,
plus
it might be enough to know.
1058 from the lock W.
Gray health scaling, and no, wow, that's a tank, by the way.
That's a tank that's anti-mage
An anti-mage tank, by the way, just gets annihilated.
with tier 3
mean-
Murktreads and Hollowed Radiance.
Keep in
And
mind
the
though,
Doran
the
shield.
Lock now does have his Rabadons, and not only that, but the upgraded Shadow
Or
Flame.
Doran's
from
helm,
Bjorn.
excuse me.
But is the damage enough for the tanks? This Cassante, so tanky.
Absolutely, with the Kana Gurkern and the Jack shows, plus the additional mantle, that's a lot of magic resistance on the Cassante.
That is, and he is the most damaging tank out there too. This Cassante champion. Where is the copy pasta? Have it
Samurai
ready.
Jax just hits an
You will in
8k
fact
gold
convert it
lead
all.
on the
Eight-
enemy ADC.
8k gold lead. And it looks like Cassante is out for blood once more on the bear.
Oh
He's
my
having
goodness.
bear meat for dinner tonight.
He's slicing through that bear like it's a hot knife through butter.
But now there's 3 Zoomers here for this boomer.
Including the Lock.
And
Oh,
yes,
he's gonna get
the
an ultimate
lock,
stack,
but
yeah. Got the ultimate
and
stack.
he does get the kill on the Cassante, but meanwhile the
They're doing it
boomers
on
are getting
Vision.
Baron.
There's a ward.
Every single person was on the red team was bot
Jack
side.
does not have a
It's that
TP.
Baron.
They don't have enough
Baron.
time to get up there. That's going to be Baron.
Mumbo once again now having secured Soul for his team and now the Baron.
Now with 4
Pigeon,
with-
who has Grievous on the BABBG team?
Sorry, who has Grievous on?
Yeah, who has Grievous?
On the Zoomers, that would be
no one.
no one.
And what soul does the elders have?
The
They
ocean.
would in fact have an Ocean Soul, which would provide a lot of regeneration.
Especially with a Neferi who can heal her entire health bar with two Qs.
Absolutely. We do have a siege going on mid.
Well, Galio's
Or
getting that
falls.
top lane, but
And
Locke
Inhibitor
can get the
falls
better
top.
of him.
I mean, at this point, the red team's base is getting decimated.
But Cassante is not there yet. Can they do something before the Cassante arrives?
That is true. They don't have the wave bot. It is all the way onto their side of the map.
And Locke does
2.5
go in
minutes
for the
until
Neferi.
next objective.
Gets nothing but the dogs with the R. What's the R cooldown on Locke at this point in the game, Pigeon?
I believe it'd be about a minute, maybe about 50 seconds or so.
Alright, so
Not
not too big of a
He will
cooldown.
probably have it up. Yeah, we can see it's already a quarter back up.
Alright, not too big of a cooldown for right now. If there was an Elder
And the more
Drake
stacks you get
spawning,
throughout the game, the
main,
quicker
so
it
the
gets reduced.
main piece is if you get kills with it and you pick up, it'll reduce the cooldown by 20%. So it's really about getting kills, picking it up, so you can use it again faster.
and now the boomers are surrounding the zoomers in their base. Jack, what
Weeks-
do you
weeks level
have?
15. He has a masterwork item on the Shadow Flame, on the Sojin.
What do you have, Jack? Annihilates
Here
Lux
we
but gets
go.
taken out by Cassante's all out. And the Neferi is in there and it's a fucking massacre by the Dow.
all
Triple kill to Neferi. He wants a Quadra. He gets it. And the Boomers have prevailed over the Zoomers. In Boomer versus Zoomer Series 2.
What a series. What a game.
What a game. What a series. Congratulations to the Boomers for 2-0ing the Zoomers, getting their get back after Khalil and 4 Goobers took down the Elder Dragons. Guys, what do you have to say about that?
Really great 2 games. Would have loved to see a third game, but honestly, pretty good either way.
As long
mean,
as the
absolute
last game's a
banger.
banger, what can you ask for?
Yep.
Really, though. And, I mean, strong performances from everyone. Everyone put in their best effort. And honestly, you got to see some fun picks. We got to see a Seraph's Pantheon. We got to see an Ash Jungle. You know, that makes
Yay!
me happy.
Samurai
Seraph's
not playing a
Pantheon.
mage and not playing an AD carry.
True.
Both games.
What
Playing
more
a
could you ask
dog
for?
and a Yone.
All right. So, what Boomer do we want to have a post-game interview with?
Who was our MVP that game?
I would say Dark Alice. Definitely.
Dark Alice may be the MVP of the series as well. So
I
maybe...
would have to agree.
And I meant to say Dark Alice obviously last time. I just I don't know Dark Alice and Baron either. So I got 'em very well. So I got them mixed
A
up.
little bit
Yeah.
of a brain fart happens to the
Yeah,
best of us.
get Dark Alice for sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna drag him in here. Dark Alice.
Hello.
Hello. Congratulations on prevailing over the Zoomers with 2 amazing games and a pentakill in game 1. Can you bring me through that pentakill now that I can actually ask the actual top laner to get it?
I was fed and they were rolling up one by one, so I just ran them down. We had Soraka and Shen ult. And
You
it was
know-
just
Yeah, it
tower
was-
dive, kill them.
Do you think
They're
it's
dead.
just because they're young and inexperienced?
No?
Did you see your age played a factor in your victory today?
Definitely not.
Not old and wise being a factor in today's game. You know, the pentakill
I
is
think it was
like
just a
those.
skill diff,
Oh, okay,
not an age diff.
that's
With
fair.
age comes experience.
With age does come experience. You are correct.
With youth comes
No,
energy.
I very specifically said age did not factor. It's just a skill diff.
Yeah, true. Well, there you
There's skill
go.
diff.
You have
There it
any
is.
more? You got any more questions for Mr. Dark Alice?
What is
No, we're
your
good.
favorite kind of
Way to go!
sandwich?
Congratulations.
Sandwich, I don't know, peanut butter.
Peanut butter? You know,
Baller.
that's respectful.
Never go wrong with that.
Well, I'll let you get back with your team. Congratulations on the win, Dark Alice, and an MVP in both games and the series.
Thank you.
Well, guys, thank you for coming out to Boomers versus Zoomers Series 2. It's been lovely. It's been fun with the Boomers prevailing over the Zoomers this time. 2-0 fashion, the exact opposite of what the first series was. Do I have anything from my other 2 co-casters before we head out?
I mean, it
Boomers
does sound to
won,
me.
Zoomers
Go
won. We
ahead.
need a game 3.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. It does sound like we need a tiebreaker. So
That we
sorry
might.
to throw that on you, Alex, but we might need to get organizing for a third one.
All right, we might have to organize another Boomer versus Zoomer to find the ultimate grudge match to see who is better, the Zoomers or the Boomers. Maybe we might do Series 3. All righty. Well,
I expect to see Ash Jungle and solo queue for the next week. Thanks, Mumbo.
thanks, Mumbo. And
Absolutely.
when I see Ash Jungle on the enemy team, I'll be able to thank Mumbo.